This is a campaign that will win, because while Trump wants to divide us up, our campaign and our administration is about bringing people together.
Hi guys, it's currently like 4:40 a.m. I know, my hair. I'm about to do it. I don't really know what style I'm gonna do yet. I'm sorry I'm whispering because it's like 4 fucking a.m. The reason I'm up so early is because I have to take the bus, and I live in Orange County, and I have to go to LA. And it's Saturday, so the buses are really slow. And I want to get there early because I want to get good seats because I don't have a good enough camera. So if I'm far away and I gotta zoom in, it's gonna be a bad video. But I'm about to do my hair, so bye.
Bruh, look at this dude.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. One's in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him.
I love you.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. One's in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him.
I love you.
I'll sing it to you.
I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, losing control. Suspicions in the sea, they're staring at me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, legs, 4 feet of the ground. Whoa.
Can you see it? Can you hear it? Yeah, she is here.
If I could find a way to see this straight, I'd run away to some fortune that I should have found by now. And so I run back to the things they said to restore me, restore life the way it should be. I'm waiting for this heart to come down. One more spoon of cough syrup now. One more spoon of cough syrup now.
Movement is about is establishing a loving society in the United States of America. A loving society
Yes.
is one that guarantees health care to all people. A loving society, an advanced society, an anti-racist society. Is a society that guarantees education of equal quality and merit to all people. A loving society embraces immigrants and realizes that we cannot do this without each and every one of us linking arms together. A loving society, an advanced society, make sure that we have a planet to give to our kids. A loving and advanced society knows that we cannot continue an imperialist form of foreign policy. I know, and we all know that this isn't just about Bernie Sanders. This is about a movement that has been decades in the making. When someone asks you, how are we going to pay for it? The question is not that. The question is not, how are we going to pay for it? The question is, how do we want to pay for it? Do we want a wealth tax? Do we want a Wall Street transaction tax? Do we want to treat our lives as equal in value to how much we treat our military budget? Yes. This campaign is a radical realignment of our priorities in the United States of America. As we like to say that the United States is the richest country in the history, or rather in modern history. For who? The richest country. Who cares about how much gold is being amassed if we can't realize an advanced society with those resources? And we're here to say that what we're living in right now is not an advanced society. For every controversial, and that human rights are not a zero-sum game where the gains of another are a threat to ourselves. We reject that outright. For instituting purity tests, it's called having values. It's called giving a damn. It's called having standards for your conduct, to not be funded by billionaires, but funded by the people, which is different. And I can tell you, as a member of Congress, when people say that there is no difference between being funded by a handful of wealthy people and being funded by small grassroots donations, let me tell you something. I go into work all the time, and I hear people say, "What will my donors think?" I hear that phrase. That billionaires get members of Congress on speed dial and waitresses don't. Okay? There's a difference.
There is a difference!
And a candidate that is accountable to small dollar donors is fundamentally differently aligned than anybody else.
That's right!
So with that, I want to introduce to you Senator Bernie
I don't have to tell anybody here that we are living in difficult and unprecedented time in American and world history. We have a president who is a pathological liar,
Fuck Donald Trump!
who is running a corrupt administration, who is a racist, a sexist, a homophobe, a xenophobe, and a religious bigot. And I am proud to tell you that as of this moment, our campaign has received more contributions from more people than any candidate in the history of the United States of America. This is a campaign of the working class of this country, by the working class, and for the working class. This is a campaign that will win, because while Trump wants to divide us up based on the color of our skin, or where we were born, or our religion, or our sexual orientation, our campaign and our administration is about bringing people together. Black and white, Latino, Asian American, Native Americans, we are coming together. And what that agenda says is that if you work 40 hours a week in America, you should not live in poverty. And that is why we're going to raise the minimum wage to at least $15 an hour. We're going to have equal pay for equal work for women. And to make it easier for workers to join unions. What this campaign understands is that a well-educated population is the future of America.
Yes, Bernie!
And that is why we will implement universal, high-quality, affordable child care. That is why we will put billions into Title I low-income schools all across America. And that is why we understand that if we love the kids, we love our teachers.
We love you, Bernie!
We don't want teachers with great experience leaving the profession because they got to work 2 or 3 jobs. We don't want teachers taking money out of their own pockets in order to buy school supplies. We're going to fund public education, and we're going to make sure that every teacher in America earns at least $60,000 a year. And I want young people, including those of you here today, to give serious thought about becoming teachers. There's no job more important. We desperately need you. And when we talk about education, that means that we will make public colleges and universities tuition free. I grew up in a working class family, and I know what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck. And I want every person in this country, regardless of his or her income, to know that they will have the opportunity to go to college, to go to a trade school, and not worry about how to pay for that. Well, if Congress can bend over backwards for the rich and the powerful, we can cancel all student debt in America. And I know you are embarrassed that we are the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all people as a human right. The current health care system is not only dysfunctional, it is extraordinarily cruel. 500,000 people go bankrupt because of medically related bills. Think about that. 500,000 people going bankrupt for what crime? Because they were diagnosed and treated for cancer, for heart disease, for Alzheimer's. That is not a system we will retain in America. The function of a rational healthcare system is to guarantee quality care for all, not to make huge profits for the drug companies and the insurance companies. So brothers and sisters, the day is coming, and it's coming soon, where we will pass a Medicare for all single-payer program. No more premiums, no more co-payments, no more deductibles, no more out-of-pocket expenses, no more paying outrageous outrageous prices for prescription drugs. We are going to take on the greed and corruption of the drug companies and the insurance companies. We're going to take on Trump and the Republican Party. We're going to take on the Democratic establishment. Today we say to the fossil fuel industry, your short-term profits are not more important than the future of this planet. And I am proud to tell you that our campaign has introduced the most sweeping climate change proposal ever introduced by a candidate for federal office. Now, my opponents and critics, they say, Bernie, you're proposing to spend a lot of money on climate, combating climate. And I say, what is the alternative? How much is too much when we're talking about saving the planet? So we have a proposal based on the principles of the Green New Deal. And that proposal basically says that we're going to move this country away from fossil fuel to energy efficiency and sustainable energy. But we have not just an American crisis, we've got a global crisis. And as President of the United States, my job will be to help lead people all over the world to make it clear that instead of spending almost $2 trillion a year on weapons of destruction designed to kill each other, that maybe we should pool our resources and combine them to fight against our common enemy, which is climate change. When we talk about a progressive agenda, together we will end a broken and racist criminal justice system. Unbelievably, today in America, we have more people in jail than any other country on earth. And our job is to put our resources into education and jobs for our young people, not more jails and incarceration. Together we are going to end private prisons and detention centers. And together, once and for all, we are going to end the destructive war on drugs. We are going to legalize marijuana in every state. We are going to expunge the records of those arrested. And when marijuana is legalized all across this country, we're not going to have a handful of corporations controlling the marijuana industry. We are going to have those people most hurt by the war on drugs, our brothers and sisters in the African American and Latino and Native American community. Help them get the businesses upway for the legalization of marijuana. Brothers Brothers and sisters, we are sick and tired of Trump's demonization of the immigrant community. We are going to end the racism and the hatred. On my first day in office, we will undo, through executive order, all of the racist executive immigration laws promulgated by Trump. On our first day in office, we will re-establish the legal status of 1.8 million young people and their parents eligible for the DACA program. Our administration will develop gun policy based on the needs of the American people, not the NRA. So my promise to you is that I will never nominate anyone to the Supreme Court who is not 100% pro Roe v. Wade. What this campaign is ultimately about, and Alexandria made the point, it is about changing our national priorities. Instead of giving tax breaks to billionaires, instead of spending more on the military than the next 10 nations combined, we are going to address the needs of the working class of this country. We are going to take on the grotesque level of income and wealth inequality, where 3 people now own more wealth than the bottom half of American society. Don't tell me that when we stand together, we cannot create an economy that works for all, not just a few. Don't tell me that we cannot have the best public educational system in the whole damn world. Don't tell me that we cannot join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee health care to all as a right. Don't tell me that we cannot lead the world in transforming our energy system and creating millions of good-paying jobs as we combat climate change. Don't tell me that we cannot end a racist and broken criminal justice system.
Don't tell us that!
Don't tell me that we cannot have a sane and compassionate immigration system. Don't tell me that we cannot move aggressively to end gun violence in America. And don't tell me that we cannot protect a woman's right to control.
That's right!
Brothers and sisters, I'm a United States Senator and I deal with the corporate elite every day. I deal with the greed of Wall Street and the insurance companies and the drug companies and the fossil fuel industry and the military industrial complex and the prison industrial. I know all these guys. They are powerful people. They have an endless, and I underline the word endless, amount of money. But at the end of the day, the 1% is 1%. And if we in the 99% stand together, if we don't allow Trump and his allies to divide us up based on the color of our skin or where we were born or our religion or our sexual orientation, if we stand together, if we have the courage to take on the greed and corruption of the corporate elite. If we are prepared to bring our friends and our family into the political accomplished. Thank you all very much.
A society that allows people.
Why are we calling it fascism? That's what it is.
It is fascism. We're evolving into as well. And so, one of the things. Thank you. And so, one of the things.
Drive them out. You have to talk about driving them out.
What we have to use the words that. Sorry, I'm a little thrown off, but I'm coming back. This is not just about the concentration of capital and wealth on the 1%, or rather the top tenth of 1%. But it's also about that happening on the scaffolding of slavery.
Guys, just push back in. Just push past him. That's so fucking rude. Have some class. Have some class.
Other than that, that's all bad. Brothers and sisters, what our campaign is about is not only defeating Trump. Our campaign is about a political revolution. It is about transforming this country. It is about creating a government and an economy that works for all people and not just for 1%. As Alexandria mentioned, what we have right now in America is a corrupt political system.
Why would you call
It is a system in which billionaires are buying elections. It is a system in which voter suppression is taking place every single day.
Did you guys have fun seeing Bernie? Yeet. Bernie, no, I'm not touching you. I am not going to touch you. Danny's is a safe space.